Friends, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's sketchbook illustration, we are going to draw this beautiful Barbie pink moon, which is called this pink crescent moon. So we are already hopping on to step one with the screen resolution of 2080 into 2860. And we are going to start off with painting the sky, which is the most basic step for our illustration. So I'm using coarse watercolor brush, and once we are done, we are going to use blending brush to blend this all together. And also I'm going with the background shade as the darker shade of purple to the more darker shade of violet, and then the pink and a hint of violet, and we are just going to smudge it across from top to bottom. We are just blending the color across, and we are not going with anything fancy like yesterday, and I think it's a little bit more complicated. But today I thought to keep it simple and keep it early so that you guys can have fun trying this. And so once we are done blending, I'm going to add a new layer for our next step, which is to add river. In this illustration, river is not going to be the main key point of the entire illustration. It's going to be our Barbie pink moon. So just make sure you don't have to spend much of your time here. All we are going to use is again use coarse watercolor brush, add the darkest shade of the violet, and then I'm going to add little more a hint of purple. And for the river, I'm going to add a shade of the same violet and the tone of pink, and then the lighter tone of pink for the reflection of moon. And we are going to blend this together with the help of wash brush. So please take your time, do it slowly. There is nothing in our way. These are all in 2x speed, so just make sure you take your sweet time while illustrating this. And also, yeah, this has like a two-step process. One, we are doing this mountain like thing, and also the river is flowing in between, and we have to be focused on not to smudge the pink into the darkest shade, which is the mountain, sand, soil, whatever you love to call this as. But make sure the river flows smoothly and there is no hindrance for it, and take your sweet time while doing this. And also let me know in the comment, is it a crescent pink moon or it is a Barbie moon? I remember going to Minnesota yesterday and I saw all these Barbie merchants. I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so popping. And of course, I have not watched Barbie. If you have watched, comment down below. Or if you're an Oppenheimer person, let me know below. Maybe I'm a year later to what I'm talking about. Anyway, we are back to illustration, and I'm using the help of a smudge web brush to smudge the river because I felt like it needs a little bit of edginess for it because it's flowing beneath the mountain. So just take your time. And also, if you have not subscribed to my newsletter, which is coming for its second post this Saturday, make sure to subscribe because I'm sharing few life lessons through it. And also I'm sharing my favorite podcast, favorite book, and what are the new illustration we have done in this week so far, and how many friends have we made this week. And so make sure to subscribe. And also, as you can see, I'm using flow airbrush to add the depth to the mountain and also to add the shadow in the river. Okay, just make sure you take your time. And also it is a 2-3 step process. And if you see on the right side, I have added one more layer for the highlight, and also I'm dabbing in around with the help of this so that it looks like a firefly at a distance. Okay, we are moving on to the show topper, which is our moon. We are using fountain pen. With the help of draw style, we just draw a circle and fill with the help of fill bucket, we fill it with the pink layer, and with the help of darkest shade, coarse watercolor brush, we add the darker shade. And now with the help of wash brush, we are blending this darker shade to give that depth in the moon. Once we are done, we are going to use the help of cashmere eraser, and also again back to the draw style, draw a circle, cut the edge off, and cut the bit of the moon to give it crescent moon effect. This is the most easiest way the moon can be ever illustrated. If it is more easier way, let me know in the comment, and hope so you guys will enjoy. So we are just going to erase the rest half of the moon like it's never exist. Let's move on to step 4. This is the most easiest of all, where we are just using glow neon pen and add the dab across your screen to give this glowy effect. I'm using the dark shade of pink, and also I'm using a lighter shade of beige so that the light pops up or the star pops out. And then I'm just going to copy and paste to give more shininess in our sky. We need some shininess in our life too. So after we have done adding, we are moving on to our last bit of the illustration, which is to draw trees. This kind of bring all the elements of the illustration together and give it this one big illustration in no time. So we are using tattooing to draw this vertical line. So just make sure it does not have to be in any perfect manner. Just three lines on the right side, two lines on the left side, and then once you're done, add like a few branches and you're good to go. And then once it's done, I'm using the help of camo brush to add those grass from a distance. And as you can see, we can already see the depth of the moon and the river and the fireflies and everything. So now we are going to dab the camo brush across the tree, looking as though there is a grass around it. And once we are done, we are going to use the help of feathery to give that grassy effect from the bushes. So it's kind of look complicated, but it's really very, very simple. You just have to give at least 10 minutes of your daily life to illustrate. And if you have not listened to my latest podcast, which is all about art is a discipline, you should definitely go ahead, and where I talk in depth about why you have to be consistent in your art. And then we are using dry rough brush to add those branches so that it looks more realistic, and we are done with the illustration for today. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. See you all in the next one. Till then, enjoy your life. Life is very short. Obviously, you don't have to be thinking too much. Just let the flow happen and let's just the magic happen, and enjoy every moment of your life. Even if you are struggling, it's worth to, because once you have done finished doing it struggling, you're going to be success very soon. Thank you.